Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna make a short video, about some updates on this scooter or any fast electric scooter for that matter. Because I went on a long journey yesterday, you know what I mean, and I almost had a fatal accident. These things, as much as fun they are, that you can enjoy, they are extremely very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got one of these ones. This one here goes up to a toasted of 90 kilometers per hour. I have done up to about 85, going. The distance is extremely, very fast. That's what I used. I got helmet with mine. I got some body kit and things away. So that way, if I happen to fall down, it's going to be like, a massive, injury. You know what I mean? Now let's get back to the thing. So today, I just want to make a short video about the braking safety of the scooter and how to make sure that the scooter is always, in good shape with your braking system before you, go on any long journey or any fast journey. You know what I'm saying? So without wasting any time, I took this on a ride, yesterday, in a very long journey. You know what I mean? And coming back, I might be doing, something in miles, about maybe about 50 or 55 miles or whatever it is. And on the slope also, so I was moving quite very fast. And what happened is it got to a point when I hold the brake, it hold all the way tight and the scooter won't stop. The scooter just kept going, man. It was scary. And I'm talking about I'm riding between cars and, I'm riding actually on the dual carry road. So that's very fast, you know what I'm saying? So you riding this going up to that miles, about 80 kilometers, 85 kilometers without braking. That's really, really crazy, you know what I'm saying? I was really scared. But at the same time, I didn't panic because I know that, look, the only way I'm going to get out of this problem right now is just concentrate. So what I did was, actually, these scooters, what they do with this particular one, the Ultra G, which is this one, I in my other video, actually, when I bought this, there was nothing on this, so I don't know the name of this. But when I took the deck off, I saw the mini motor controllers, and on top of that, it says Ultra G. So whatever it is, I don't know, but I just say Ultra G. But what they did was that inside this motor here, or the both motor, this one and the one in the back, they got electronic braking. That means that the moment you hold the brake handle or you apply the brake, the system itself, the motor itself start braking in before your hydraulic braking also works. So that means you got two braking systems, you know what I'm saying? You got a motor braking itself in, electronic braking, then you got a hydraulic brake here, braking, catching up your discs to stop the scooter. So I think in my situation, what happened is, when I got myself in that situation where my brakes, they really tight, I hold this one tight, I hold the front one tight, and literally, man, this thing just keep moving. I got really scared, you know what I'm saying? So what happened if you find yourself in this situation? All you gotta do is, if you look right here, inside there, you see that there's something there, where the braking is. There's a clip here that hold this to the inside that clip. There's something. So that is the brake adjusting system. So if your brake shoes, which are inside here, you got brake shoes just like, normal motorbike or car. You got brake shoes that are inside this hydraulic braking system. So when you apply the brake and the fluid push that, they push the shoes to hold the brake. With time, the shoes are gonna wear out, just like, the way the car thing works and the motorbike, they're gonna wear out. And when they wear out, it doesn't mean that you have to just change it straight. You know what I'm saying? It means that what you gotta do is you have to adjust it, and the way to adjust it is what I did this morning. That's why I decided to make this video. So if any of you find yourself in that situation, there's no need to panic. You don't need to replace the whole thing. You just have to go here, and inside there you find a small alarm key. There's so many alarm key. You need to find the one that fits. And in between this handle and the braking lever, there's something there. You can see literally when you go closer, you will say you put your alarm key there, and it's all about rotation. It's just like the way you turn clockwise to tighten, or you go anti-clockwise to loosen. So for instance, if this brake were to be too fast, like if you got a scooters and the moment you tie the brake, the scooter is already stopping, that's very dangerous. That means that if you apply the brake so quick, your scooter is gonna stop so fast that maybe you might end up, damaging the mechanism system or the braking system or whatever. So in that case, you need to go anti-clockwise. When you pull your alarm key inside it, you need to go anti-clockwise. And once you're doing that, you keep holding the brake lever. If you see that there's enough clearance where you can press the brake lever up to certain level without actually, getting stuck, like just press it and the brake gets stuck, then that means that it's okay. But in my situation, the brake lever was all the way touching this and there's nothing happening. Now, when I adjust it, you can see that there's a clearance between the handle and that. That means that this is the maximum I can hold this brake and it's not going to go forward. That means that now my brake should be working because it's a clearance. By the time I tighten this all the way here, it should be working to, to bring this thing to a standstill, you know what I mean? So if you find yourself in this situation, don't panic. Ain't no need to change the brake pad yet, because the brake pad, have, when they start wearing, you gonna notice anyway. It's just like the way it works with the car start making silly whistling noise and all this shit. Then you know that you have to change that. But now it feels like just put your alarm key inside there and turn it clockwise. When you go clockwise, that means you tighten it. That means because there's something there that goes in the tube where the hydraulic fluid is. So the way they design it or the way the hydraulic system works is like I explained in my other video. When that thing pushes the fluid in, the fluid trying to escape. And by doing so, the fluid pushes the calipers and the calipers clip. They try to come together, just like the force going through, the force from the fluid is trying to escape. And doing so is pushing the caliper. The calipers keep pushing the brake pad. That's why you have the braking system where, and the moment you leave it, the fluid goes back again. It's just like, you put, I don't know how to explain this in the mere term. It's like, you hold a bottle of water or something, you squeeze it, you see that the water is trying to escape. When you leave it, the water goes back again. That's the same when the hydraulic system works, you know what I mean? So if you find yourself in that situation, don't change the brake shoes yet. Just go in the clockwise rotation to tighten a little bit. So once you tighten that in the clockwise rotation, what you're doing is that you pushing the fluid forward. So when you push the fluid forward, the fluid is going to go to the calipers. And once they go to the caliper, they start squeezing the calipers. So the calipers will squeeze that much clearance that you go right now because of the brake shoe wearing. It will move them a bit closer to your brake disc. That means where it is now, when you apply the brake and the brake disc move, it should be touching your brake disc. Rather than before when it wear out and it's so big. So when you hold the brake and the brake go all the way down, maybe you might just be coming like it and the still clearance and brake disc can still keep spinning. That's why my scooter wasn't stopping yesterday. So that's to do it. If you got electric scooter that got a hydraulic braking system, that's the way to do it. However, if you got something like this, because I got two scooters, I got a Kiowa here, which you can see, and this Kiowa had a cabling braking system. So this is not like hydraulic. They got a brake shoes inside, but in this case, all you gotta do is when you find yourself in this, you just have to see that these springs, this goes up or down. You can see it goes up and down. So for instance, if my brake shoes work in this one, that I catch the brake all the way here, you can say all the way there, it's almost touching. That means I have to adjust this one. You catch all the way here, you're not having no impact. All you gotta do is two ways. There's one here and there's one here. So you just have to tighten this here. When you tighten it, it pulls this up. It's just like you put a bolt through a hole and you put a knot on the other side and you keep tightening so that the knot going on the thread keep pulling the bolt in. It's the same way you work this one as well. So when you keep tightening it, it keep pulling the spring. So it will push this forward a bit like this. So that will make that with the next small pressure you push, your brake shoe should be touching the brake disc. So that's how this work with the cabling braking system with the QR got, and with hydraulic braking system, which you can, there's nothing to do here. You can, because it's not cable, there's no spring, it's a hydraulic fluid running through this, you know what I'm saying? So only way you're gonna do that is you come here, put your alarm key in there and go in a clockwise rotation. If the brake is almost going, if the brake is almost way out, or you go in an anti-clockwise rotation. If the brake is actually too sharp that you want it to loosen it a bit, then you go anti-clockwise. So the bar that goes in, or that thing that is going to come out, making the fluid to have more clearance. So by the time you apply the brake, you have to press it more for the fluid to run all the way to your calipers in the hydraulic braking system thing. So basically that's the purpose of this video. I just felt like, I'm gonna make a very short video for all of you who have these scooters, because this yesterday was very dangerous. If I mean, I'm not saying that I'm experienced or anything, but sometimes it just depends on everybody. You know what I mean? Some people can panic. If I panicked yesterday, I won't be standing here making this video, because scooters are very nice, but very dangerous also, because you're riding this on that 85 kilometers and you fall, and man, you're gonna be trapped. Before you know, you might even land under some cars or something, because you're just gonna, because it's not like a motorbike, it's not like anything, it's a scooter. So when you fall, you're gonna be rolling on the floor, hitting your head or hitting your body somewhere. So it's good I made this video. So y'all go check your brake shoes. You don't need to take the brake shoes out. All you're gonna do is hold your brake. And if you hold your brake, and I don't know if you can see, it feels like this. For a new brake shoes, that means you gotta adjust this to have it like you should hold your brake maybe up to here, and it should be tight back. For instance, if your brake shoes wear out, like what happened to mine, there's nothing I can do now, and the brake shoes are still good. I don't need to change it, because even if I change the new one, it's still gonna wear and come to the same level like this. So what you're gonna do is just, adjust it like I adjust mine now, and this is tight, and I still have a little bit of clearance. So maybe this should take me for a few weeks, or I don't know. It depends on how fast. If you're riding this very fast and applying the brake so sharp, the brake shoes will wear out. It's just normal the way it works. If you're riding too slow, you don't need to apply too much brake to get the scooter to stand still. So that's different. So I always ride this thing very fast. I'm taking this to places. I'm moving from one borough to another. I'm talking about riding sometimes one ride about 30 miles, 40 miles, so I'm doing about 80 miles, like going 40 miles, coming about 40 miles, all things. So I'm actually riding this a lot. That's why my brake should probably wear also quick. So for all of y'all that have these scooters, you gotta be very careful. You make sure that after watching this video, go have a look at your scooter to see that do you need to adjust the brake. If you need to adjust it, make sure you adjust the brake, and make sure that when you hold your brake, it doesn't go all the way, like even the way mine is, because I ain't got no choice now, because only way I can have my brake maybe after years to get a new brake pad, but still the brake pad is still good, so I'm gonna just leave it this way. But if yours is a new brake pad, or the scooter is new, or maybe you don't use it that often, adjust the brake here, there, that thing that just tie it clockwise, and make sure that when you hold your brake, it's up to this level for it to feel tight. That's the best way to to keep your scooter in a very safety place. So, well, I mean, this is just some small update for you all to have an idea about what happened when you find yourself in a situation either with a hydraulic braking system or the QR one, which goes to the cabling braking system. With this one is much easy. You can just turn this knob here to either make your brake be tighter, or turn it down to make it a bit more loose. So whichever way you find yourself, if the brake are too tight, it's all about clockwise and the clockwise on this one to get your braking in order, because it's all just a cabling spring there. You don't require too much, but with this one, you're gonna do it from here. So give a thumb up to these videos. I'm always inspired by the likes that I get on my videos to make more videos. And I recommend this video to your friends and other people to watch also, because you might not know, maybe one of your friends or anybody out there might be having this problem and think like, oh shit, man, my brake shoes are gone. What am I gonna do now? I need to buy a new one. You don't need to buy a new one yet. You just need to adjust it. So the more people watch these videos, the more people that have this problem, the easier it will be for them to fix it so easy and get a scooter rolling. So till I make another video again, shout out to all of you who watch my videos all the time, and keep liking my videos and all that, and have a good day. I'm gonna see you all later. Bye.